What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes. Today, we've got plans. We've always got plans. We've got extra plans. We don't have extra plans. We have regular plans. Okay, the plans are to push our newbie growth chapters. That's what we pretty much have to do. It makes sense. A lot of free loot here. No point in kind of pushing it. No point in not pushing it, I guess you could say. But the goal today is to reach, I think, chapter 23. We're not going to finish chapter 23 today, but I'd like to get here. And then that gives us, what, like 3 days or so left on these events? Yeah, about 3-ish days left on these events to go ahead and push our way to chapter 25, because I believe 25 is when we get the Garuda copy. And this is going to let us make our 9-star Garuda. Will help us progress pretty much everywhere else in the game, but I don't want to do all that today. That's a lot of pushing in a lot of areas. We do need to push quite a few Tower of Oblivion stages though, so I guess we can kind of just run that and let it just kind of auto smoke on some enemies. I don't know how far we'll get. We only actually have to clear this stage to get our chapters rolling again. All the rest of it's just going to be for, you know, the chapter 23 progress. So we're just going to kind of let this run whilst we talk about some stuff. So, campaign. We're getting very close to being level locked in the campaign. We are level 70 right now, and I think to clear chapter 10 is going to take us being level, there's our 5-star hero, going to take us being level 67. So I'm assuming chapter 11, finishing that out, will probably get us like right to where we have to start idling for XP to make any progress in campaign. So we're getting pretty close to getting, I guess, more or less stuck in that regard. Not a big deal. That's going to happen eventually. And it's not, you know, like I said, we've got other stuff we can do. We're not just totally locked into the free-to-play account, although it's, you know, obviously we're doing it. We do have other accounts to play that are much further along in the game, and I think maybe once we start getting a little stuck here, we'll kind of bounce around a little bit more and play on some of the other ones. So we have 3 other accounts, not including this one. We've got the old Dant Monster account that we played way back in the day. We've got the Aspen Ada account that we also played way back in the day. And then we've got the original account, the OG account they altered all the heroes off on. It's like level 200 and something, but it's butt nude, right? It's got nothing. There's 0 heroes on the account, except for I think it has like 9 copies of Gurky, because I couldn't alter Gurkinator copies off. He's too cool. So it's like a naked account that's old. So that's going to be kind of a weird one if we decide to try to build it up again. That could be a project. You know what I'm saying? We got another 5-star hero. That must be what? 230. So we're making pretty solid progress here in the tower. But yeah, we've got a lot of other stuff we can technically still do on the other account. So when this one starts getting stuck, I'll probably bounce around to some of them a little bit and see what we can do there, and maybe try to jump into some of the newer content that I really have no idea what I'm doing on still. But it'll be a good time. Let's go ahead and just take a quick break here and see. We did 40 stages there. 2 heroes, some gold, some stones, some gear. Gimme. We need to make it, I think it was 250. What level? Ooh, these guys are level 180. We're probably getting pretty close to getting stuck, if I had to guess. Let's just go ahead and see. How are we looking? I mean, they're taking some damage, but I'm assuming they're going to smoke on our dudes. They're actually not smoking on our dudes nearly as hard as I thought they would. Our dudes are doing fine, and they're only level 100s. Monster power, clearly too powerful. Oh yeah, okay, we can still push. I guess we just go ahead and let you guys, we'll just do it manually. We'll skip it. If we see a wave that looks like it might be tough, that one doesn't look too bad. Defeat, oh, never mind. No, we're fine. This one doesn't look too bad either. The old B-Rog up front, never scared of a B-Rog. This one could be interesting. Take a peek, see, and see what a bunch of Dark Arthendals do to us. Probably a lot of petrification. Luckily, they haven't petrified the Garuda. Oh, now they did. Either way, she's fine. Bonk. Yeah, we got it. No big deal. A little close. Everybody else died, but that's kind of to be expected. She is our only up. Ooh, a lot of Gurkinators. We gotta see how the Gurkinator handles the Garudinator. Not well, honestly. Looks like they're getting more or less decimated on. Did they just destroy my Gurky? Is Gurky Garbo now? He just got smoked on. He got smoked on real hard. I feel bad. Buff Gurkinator, okay? Bring him back. This shouldn't be a bad one. It's all shadow people. We get bonus damage to them anyway. Gru. I never like fighting Grus because he drains your attack. We'll see what Gru does, the old Garudinator. Not too much, but like I said, it does drain your attack, which is kind of annoying. Won't be too bad, I guess. Yeah, he's already gone. And that wears off pretty fast. It's not like a long-lasting attack drain. But I always hated fighting them back in the day just because. And they're all dead. Okay, so that's not too bad. We're definitely going to make it a 250 if I had to make a guesstimation. Ooh, Queens. Take a peek, see, and see what Queen does. Now, we do have a faction, I guess, disadvantage here. And they're going to counterattack every time that we attack. I mean, we're definitely still going to win. Garuda hasn't taken, like, any damage yet, so I think we'll probably just go ahead and be safe to just... I doubt Mickey's going to give us too many problems here. I would be shocked if that was the case. A bunch of Demon Hunters. This is the final one. Of course, we're going to watch it. And then we'll just jump out of here, probably do some campaign or whatnot. That's something in my ball. I think it's gone. I was kind of looking through some heroes, because I kind of forgot that your monsters give you different buffs. I didn't really read all the way through the buffs, and it seems like the Phoenix, once you get it all the way upgraded, ours right now does not, but once you all the way upgrade it, it gives you a giant bonus damage to burning enemies. It's like, well, we need somebody who's going to burn people, right? If we don't have a burner, then we're going to lose a lot of damage there. And we don't have to stay on Phoenix. We can swap around. Some of the heroes I was looking at, it seems like bleed is very common nowadays. Like, everybody's got bleed. So maybe swapping over to the old Wolf for the extra damage on bleeding targets wouldn't be a terrible idea. The Dragon had a huge amount of holy damage. Remember, he was kind of cool back in the day anyways, giving you crit and crit damage, so he's still probably an option to build. The Lion, it kind of gives you a split between survivability and damage. You get holy damage, you get damage reduction, and a shield. So I don't know where I'm kind of going to bounce around on that one. We may end up swapping monsters around depending if we can't get people that burn reliably or do a good job burning. Then maybe we'll swap over to like I said, the Lion for the bleed damage bonus instead. Either way, with that out of the way, that is now one chapter thing completed. Snag me out another 5-star dummy. We've got so many forest puppets. It is ridiculous. It is crazy. But guild boss damage, we can do that. Also, that reminds me, broken spaces. I haven't done it yet. I need to do at least one broken spaces run. Okay, so we're gonna fight a Gusta, it looks like. And friends? Yeah, Gusta and friends. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll let this kind of run out. We're not doing almost any damage, though. These guys are looking absolutely fine. Which, I mean, it's round one. It'd be weird if they were taking tons of damage already. I don't know, but... delicious. We haven't done the broken spaces yet, so we have like all month to do those, I guess. I'm not sure how far we'll get or if we even kill anything at all in that. It's very different than it used to be. In broken spaces, it used to be like there was like just 3 tiers of fights you did, I think. I could be wrong on that. I don't actually remember. But that was always a fun place to test like your boss damage out on to see how much damage you could do. I would like to say we could beat the first boss, but that could also just be me wishful thinking, you know? I mean, we very well may not do anything to them. These guys have a lot more health, so these guys have stepped up their game. We're barely tickling these dudes. We're only 6 rounds deep, but yeah, they're not taking a bunch of damage. We're what, like maybe 10% into all their health bars? Oh, yeah, maybe. Either way, not too big of a deal. We'll see how we get here at the end of this. That was some nice damage. I like to see that. But broken spaces will probably mess with that here after this. Ow. And the campaign. Other than that, I've been trying to do the Brave Trial and get all the way through it, but every single time, without fail, I beat the Brave Trial day, and then night mode comes around and like stage 3 is like a 10 million power freak beast, and I'm like, there's no way that I'm ever gonna beat that. I don't know if you have to get just like insanely lucky to take care of Brave Trial nowadays, or yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. It seems like nearly impossible without spending insane amounts of dollars to beat these teams. These guys are like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 million power. I got 90,000 power, bro. I'm not even close to that. I'm like their pinky toenail worth of power. And they're, I don't know why they pop up in my deal every single time, but they do. So maybe one of these days we'll get very, very lucky and actually make it through a Brave Trial night mode. But for now, it looks like we're kind of relegated to just smashing through day. Not a big deal, I guess. This is last round. We actually did more damage than I thought. Kind of pulled up, what, maybe 25%, 25, 30% of their life gone. Not bad. Did 16 million damage, though. I will take it. Not bad at all. Phoenix kind of putting all my other dudes to shame, out damaging all you little nerds, except for Sigmund. Sigmund's awesome. But there we go, bam. 16 million damage, I'll take it. We did about, what, 33% of their life, so it'll take about 3 hits probably to kill this dude. Not too bad. That should get us done with this, though. And now we got some campaign to do. 5 stages in Chapter 10. Go ahead and just jump in here and do this. But yeah, I think it is level 67 to finish this one out. I don't remember these being too difficult. I think we were kind of just blitzing through these. Oh yeah, we're absolutely spanking the campaign still. Not really going to get power locked here, it doesn't seem like. Mostly just going to be waiting on levels. 54,000 XP per level, though. I forgot about that. We might just level up on killing these 10 stages here. Not even counting all the loot we're about to snag out. But we do have to grab gold, I think, maybe twice. So we'll do the little glitch to grab the campaign gold, and then we'll push forward after that. What kind of gear we got out of this? We still get the green stuff. I went and fused up a bunch of like the low tier gear earlier to try to spin some gold, just so I could level my way up in that little, what was it called? The Phantom Race or whatever it is. I can't remember. It sounds right, but it also sounds wrong at the same time. We're sitting like, I think in like 10th place, which isn't bad. The loot for 10th place is pretty solid, so I'm okay with that. I debated just blowing like 100 million gold and jumping up into the 6th place, but I was like, nah, we'll probably need that gold eventually for more important things than 10 extra heroic summons. So we'll probably just try to chill our way into, like, I think it was 7th to 15th, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere in there. We'll just chill in that range, grab some loot, be happy with that loot. We have a little boss here. Will it be tough? I'm assuming no. But yeah, I'm not going to go invest too heavily in that because I'm not that worried about it. These guys get absolutely just rinsed. Rinsed and repeated. Bonk. Nice. More 5-star shards. We've got like enough to pull 5 heroes out there. I'm kind of just leaving them in for like Heroic Miracle. Although, I don't know if you need to really do that nowadays. It seems like you get heroes relatively often. That could just be because we're new players and kind of grinding through a bunch of the early game stuff and getting heroes pretty often. I don't know. But it doesn't seem to be nearly as difficult to get like the Heroic Miracle completed. So maybe we're just going a little bit too horde mode. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be probably a month before we see that event again, if it still runs like it used to. It used to be on a monthly timer kind of thing. Like you'd have a month, or every week you'd have a new event, and then every month it would repeat those events. I'm not sure if that's still the way it runs or not, because there's definitely some new events thrown into the old events. I'm not a hundo sure on that, but we'll see. For nowsies, I'm just going to kind of hoard and play it safe. We do have 24,000 gems, so we could technically do the event as well today, but I'm just going to sit on it. We've got 70 hours to do it. I'm not like in a super rush to get that done. I don't necessarily need the power boost right away right now anyway from a slightly better artifact, so slightly better. I mean, much better artifact than what we're using, but I don't think it'll be like a game changer for us and like, oh, that's what we needed. That saved our lives. It probably won't. But this is, what, 9? So we got one more after this until we unlock Chapter 11. That'll get us everything we pretty much need to get our chapters pushed up outside of another guild boss fight or something, I think. Boop. Auto battle. Take out the boss here. Will he be tough? I'm doubting it. It's another Gurkinator. And he's going to go down relatively fast. Dead. Alright, so I'm telling you, the Gurky either fell off real hard, and that hurts my heart to even hear that, or this is just easy, right? This is the easy part of the game. Maybe Gurkinators later on are much more dangerous. Map, we'll jump over, start Chapter 11 here. Yeah, we'll do that. How many stages do we got? Looks like 10. Ooh, Seal Land. I haven't done that in forever. Level 72, so we're already actually going to be level locked in this. We'll only be level 72 just to finish chapter 11. So we're already kind of getting to that point. I'm sorry, my friend, but no. Grab that out. Grab this loot out. This is already completely done. Nice, 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 nice. Now we need gold. We can do that real quick. We got a level 180 hero. We've done stage 50 of the Easy Aspen Dungeon. 2 million damage to bosses. We obviously can do that right now. Let's go ahead actually and do the little glitch mode. Loot. And got some shardage there. Shardage. That sounds funny. All right, give me that $8 million. I guess we can just go ahead and like skip this battle. We already know what's going to happen. Revive for 0 Gym-Images, do the battle, and we're level 70, so we can skip this now, right? Nice, we can. Only 13 million damage. Gypped. Absolutely ruined, but it's fine. Not too worried about it. All right, so that's done. They're close-ish to being dead. That will claim this out. Another 6-star forest puppet. We've got so much food. So much food. We got that done. We got this done. We got that done. A level of our monster to level 20, an aura. Let's take a peek, see. So this is not aura. This is its level. These are auras. Can we get you all the way up? No, we can't. Unless we can. Unless we can. We might be able to. I'm just going 50 million gold. Might as well. Give me that. 900 gems. We got it. Another 6-star puppet again? Good lord, these growth package thingies are pretty nice. Alright, so now I feel like we can take this up probably, right? Boop. Level 20. Perfect. I'm gonna leave that here because there's probably more monster upgrading stuff we're gonna have to eventually do. Just grab those out, grab some 4-star gear. Nice. And now we are in chapter 23. Grab another puppet, I guess, while we're here. 11, 10, we can't do that today if we wanted to. I'm not going to worry about it anyways. We'll probably do that later. But the big goal is to make it to chapter 25 within the week, because I do want to get a Garuda copy out, pull her out of the bag, and then get a whole set of 4-star gear. That just seems intelligent. Will we be able to make it, though? 12-5. We might. We need to grab... Oh, we don't need to grab gold. Scroats. Well, I guess we just grab it out anyway. I mean, it's not going anywhere. Give me that stuff. Level 72. Nice. That's good. I guess I got 9 monster blood as well. Level 72, we can go ahead and do all this. We won't do it today. Don't worry about that. We're not just going to grind campaign all day. But we can get through chapter 11, and we got to make it through 5 stages of 12-5. It's looking like... What's the method here? 68, 69, 69, 70, 70. So 2 stages per level up, it looks like. So to get to 5, we'll need to go 73, 74, be level 75 to get to 12-5. Can we realistically pull that off in the next 3 days? Probably. I think we can probably make it. We could do the event, 24,000 gems, a lot to dump. That's a lot of dumpage. Oh, Pioneers race, not Phantom race. That was close. But yeah, we're sitting here at number 10. I don't think we have any risk of really losing. 7 to 15 gets a pretty hefty amount of loot. I'm not going to dump billions of dollars just for a little bit of extra stuff there, so I'm not worried about that. But we could do this. Should we just do this? 24,000 gems is a lot of gems. We'll wait on it. We'll hold off on it and see. We do have another event coming out after this, the event preview where it's mysterious chests. I don't know how these look anymore, so maybe it's better for right now to save on everything we have until I get a better feel for what my resources are actually best used on. Yeah, there's good artifacts you can get from this event, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say it's a bad idea, but we're going to get an orange artifact pretty soon here anyway. Yeah, right here. We're going to get an energy artifact, which is pretty good. Skill damage, the old, what is that called? Magic source. That's right there in my face. That's a pretty solid artifact. Gives you an instant skill cast with boosted skill damage. Pretty solid, so we could definitely use that. I'm not sure how rare it is to get, like, the rarer artifacts, so maybe it would be worth to go ahead and do it and snag out something like this. This looked pretty good. The Golden Crown looked pretty solid. Damage reduction, attack, and HP, pretty good. I wasn't really sure about the Wildfire Torch. Damage over time doesn't seem too big of a deal to me. The only other thing that looked really great was Melodic Strings, but if we're already going to get an energy artifact anyway, Yeah, it won't have attack and holy damage, it'll have skill damage instead. Do we really want to get this as well, or would we rather have a golden crown and have a little bit of a diversity in our artifacts, right? Have one that's more tanky and one that's more offensive, I don't know. But with that said, let's jump in and give the Brave Trial, not the Brave Trial, the Broken Spaces a little bit of a tickle. We got 43 of these badges, I've used 0 of them. I kind of want to see what we get here. Or how much damage we're actually even capable of doing here, I guess would be more an apt way to put it. Who else do we need to put in here? Does it really matter? Probably not. How do you know what this does? Oh, you get better stuff. Should we just, like, dump all of these and do, like, yeah? And then, man, we ain't got forest heroes. Bro, we ain't even got the forest heroes. We have none. I guess we just go, like, all fortress. How does that look now? That looks better, right? Maybe? Sure. Seems good. Sounds legit to me. 2 Siggies, why not? Throw our monster in there. Don't forget your monster. I guess we'll just take a little quick peek here and see how much damage we do. I'm not sure Norma's going to be a big deal here. Hopefully these guys don't just, like, instantly kill my guys, because that could be annoying. They're slow. That's a good thing. Oh my god, they killed everyone. Everybody is dead. Wow. So, we're not going to be taking care of broken spaces anytime soon, it would seem. Yeah, we're out of heals here. We got a little healing from that, but yeah, these guys are, they're above us. They're above us, they're beyond us. We are not, we're not ready to be taking care of broken spaces. Not even close. That's pathetic. That hurts me to even see that just happened, okay? That's just sad. How much damage we do to 1%? We did 2%. So I could smash it 50 times and maybe kill them. Oh my god. Is there rewards for this, or is this just a monthly thing? Do we have, like, any event tied to that? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're getting pretty close to finishing some of this stuff out, which would be nice. A little more gimmages in there. Got the 4 and 5 stars done. Need another 7-star quest, a few more 6-star quests to get quite a few orbage of the prophet nature. Haven't done much fusing, so we might do some of that as well. This, like I said, we've been doing the day mode and getting through that really quickly, but I don't know. Is there a cheese for night mode, or is it just all luck based? I have no clue. If you guys know how to beat it, let me know, because I don't. I do not know, but we should get all this done in the month. That's quite a bit of loot. It feels solid. Out for this, we're probably not gonna summon. We only got like 300 scrolls right now, and from everything I've heard, it's really not worth doing unless you can do like 1,000 summons. So we're gonna hold on to the summons for now. Maybe next month we'll have enough to drop 1,000. Maybe not. We will see. But I think it's pretty much all I wanted to get done today. Let me think in my brain hole. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I think that was pretty much the plan. We've made it to chapter 23. We can grind out the campaign tomorrow or something, get that to 11:10. Maybe drop some orbages, buy something at the store, move our way into chapter 24. Grab that. We'll unlock Seal Land, so that'll be something to do. Get an R to level 25. Get that done. Grab out a full set of 4-star gear. That'll be nice. And then we'll be probably waiting on level ups for this, but I do want to get that. I do want that to be a thing. After that, 9-star hero. That'll be done immediately pretty much, because we're going to 9-star Garuda as soon as we can and get her to level 200. That shouldn't be a problem. Clear stage 1 in broken spaces. Y'all's on drugs. Ain't no way. Ain't no way right now. And we gotta do a super wishing coin. When do you unlock the super wishing coin? That's not the button I was going for. Tavern Wish. Wrong button. 12:10. We might be level locked even on getting in here to drop a super wish. That's crazy. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to get done. We've made a pretty solid amount of progress. Pushed the tower like crazy. It didn't seem like we were really stuck here. We could probably even go higher, honestly. What would it be? 255, so we're 5 stages away from another 5-star hero up here. We got plenty of that stuff chilling in the bag right now. We're looking pretty good. I think we're looking fairly solid. That's not the right place anyway. We get an artifact from. Oh yeah, use them up, whatever. They're not important, okay? But we've got tons of heroes sitting here. We got 6, 7 7 5-stars we could yoink out at any time. I got the light and dark from the event. Where is that event? It's not here. It's in the Asylum event, right? Where you gotta bonk people with the fin. Yeah, so I got a couple of these done. A few of my friends actually had some of the Nightmare fins in their team. Obviously, we can't deploy one, so we won't get all of this done. But if you guys got a Finn and an Alakita and a Norton Hague, and you want to just, I don't know, like, friend a bro and let me bonk on your team to get this stuff, I mean, I would appreciate it, okay? If you don't have one, welcome to the club. I don't either. But I think that's going to be it for today. I think we have done all that a feller can do for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.